How's it, guys? This is a very quick video of the Polk Audio RTi4 model. It's just a quick teardown. I picked up these speakers, been holding on for a little while, so I'm going to do a slight project on them. So I thought I'd respray the boxes in white. They've got some veneer damage and damage to the boxes. As you can see, the pegs where the grills held on are broken off. So I'll just give you a quick look at what's inside the box. So orientation wise, that's what it looks like. That's where the tweeter goes, that's the bass driver, and that's the front power port or bass hole. And you can have a quick look at the design of the box itself and see what the the look of it is inside is like. Not a lot of padding, just a small piece there really, and you can see all the way through to where the crossover would normally sit. And you can see the power port at the back is sealed just with glue. And you can see the power port has 4 screws. One of the screws are in glue, encased in glue, so I might have some problem taking it out. But if you had any issues with wondering how the rear power port comes out, as there's no screws, it's purely all internal. So you'd have to take the drivers out in order to remove them. So what I would suggest is first removing the tweeters. You got the Allen screw like screws that hold the drivers in place. You've got the tweeter, and there we go, is the RTi4 tweeter, 1-inch silk dome dynamic balance tweeter. There's been a fair amount of reviews and feedback about this tweeter being very small, but it's a neodymium magnet. It's got a fairly decent heat sink attached to it, and for those that let the ears do the deciding, these tweeters are brilliant. Nice and bright, clear highs, detailed vocals, forward front staging. I think the imaging is really good with the tweeters. So yeah, let's not leave it up to the size of the magnet. After all, sizes and everything, it's the quality of the sound reproduction. The bass driver that you take out is that. You can have a look online for the specs and the size. Decent magnet, and I believe it's magnetically shielded, which is what the metal bit is on the side. And yeah, there we go. That's the model number and the part number for the RTi4 bass driver. Beautiful. These are the similar type of drivers you have in the mids for the RTi12 range. Give you an idea of the power port at the bottom. That's the power port that sits in the bottom hole right there, and just a plain plastic tube, plastic what should I say, plastic part really, that frames into the routed hole in the side. 2 screws, and yeah, there you go. Power port painted black on the inside. And I should also just add that the driver comes with a surround ring, so it sits over that, gives a nice frame. You don't see anything else besides that. Very nice fit, and then fits over into the wooden enclosure, and it's just the 1 screw that holds it all down, so you don't have separate screws for that. So I hope you enjoy that. Taking it apart, once you remove the drivers, you've got to undo the wiring first, and then at the back remove the 4 screws for the crossover. And just to give you an idea of what the crossover inside looks like, there we go. If anyone wants to know the specs and the type of ICs, I'm not quite sure whether you can get the schematics online, but that would be the crossover for the RTi4. Fairly simply designed. You can see the panels at the back there. A lot of glue just to keep things in place and make sure it doesn't move around. But the bottom green white wire would be for your mids, and it's labeled there as WF or woofer, positive and negative, and the tweeter, the top is TW. So yep, thanks for watching. I hope that's informative, and good luck with your RTi4 refurbishments. I'm going to be spraying these in white. I might post a video of the completed project, but it'll hopefully match my RTi8 that I reconditioned in white a little while back. Thanks for watching. Feel free to subscribe, and yeah, feel free to leave any